Good evening. My name is Alison Alter, and I'm proud to represent Central Northwest Austin as the District 10 representative on the Austin City Council. Before I really go into my remarks, I want to remind us that we're here today because real people with real stories of harm and trauma have lost their lives to abusers with a firearm. We are here because we need to do everything we can to say, not one more. Each of us in this room probably knows a loved one who's experienced harm and abuse. Some of those loved ones weren't survivors. They were victims who lost their lives. For many of us, as we mourn the dead, we also choose to fight for the living. We choose to help deliver the safety that survivors deserve. It's important that we recognize that domestic violence impacts members of every community. In 2021, in my district in Northwest Austin, a man with a documented history of physical and sexual violence shot and killed 3 people, including his estranged wife and her daughter, during a drop-off for his supervised custody visit. He had previously been ordered not to contact his former partner and to surrender his firearms. If our firearm surrender protocol had been stronger, those 3 people would still be alive. I'm proud that over the last few years in Austin, we've been working together across levels of government, across nonprofits, across law enforcement to create a robust ecosystem for preventing and responding to gun violence. I'm proud to have created an important actor in this work, our Austin's Office of Violence Prevention, and we have some of our leaders from that office here today. This office operates under Austin Public Health, and it collaborates with the community and partners across all of these levels to address the gun violence epidemic here in Austin. A key strategy identified by OVP was the implementation of a strong firearm surrender protocol locally that the DA has mentioned, and the Rahimi decision affirms these ongoing local efforts. In July of 2022, the Austin Office of Violence Prevention received the U.S. Department of Justice's Firearms Technical Assistance Pilot Project grant. This grant application was a collaborative effort between the City of Austin, Travis County, and Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. With that grant, the office assembled a multidisciplinary firearms task force, bringing together stakeholders to include domestic violence advocates, social service agencies, and both the civil and criminal justice systems to establish a standardized firearm surrender protocol in Austin and Travis County. Without Rahimi, this decision, we would not be able to make this succeed. This collaboration is not only working to develop a city and county-wide protocol for disarming the most dangerous offenders, but has also identified gaps in the services and systems that serve domestic violence survivors and is actively working to close those gaps and improve services because we have these different groups talking together. Our justice system has many moving pieces and actors, and that's why it's imperative that we have a uniform protocol that exists so that at every stage of the legal system, we take the steps we need to assess the risk appropriately and, when required, to ensure that a firearm is surrendered and appropriate parties are notified. This work may seem technical, but it really does and can save lives. Finally, I'm reminded of the words of a former Supreme Court justice who's one of my heroes, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She wrote, "Real change, enduring change happens one step at a time." So today, let's celebrate one more step today, knowing that tomorrow we need to take another step, and then another, and then another, because the work to create real, enduring change to protect the lives of survivors and those currently experiencing abuse is our collective work. Each of us bears a responsibility to move this work forward, and I know that by working together, real, enduring change is in our future. Thank you.